what we're going to see with China for the first time that anyone can remember who is alive is an economy that is twice the size of the US, possibly three times the size of the US. And it's going to be very weird living in that world. So we better stop the infighting in the U.S. and stop punching ourselves in the face because like there's way too much of America punching itself in the damn face. It's just dumb. And think about like, hey, we got to be competitive here. And there's a new kid on the block that's going to be 2 to 3 times our size. We better step up.
All right, thanks, Elon. Thanks for the nice words. I'm gonna put you on quiet now, yeah? He said it was cool if we let him go. But yeah. Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And that was a very interesting video. And I think we should actually discuss it a little bit further as, well, take a look at this. The US must get rid of the same old leadership that has ruined our competitiveness. This applies equally to both Republicans and Democrats alike. For example, Pelosi and McConnell, or McConnell, must go. Whether you love or hate Elon Musk, we need to heed his words. That's a reply to Jungle, who said, "It's shocking how many times people comment on my videos that China is not an issue. China is the issue, and there's nothing I can do about what's coming." Quote, and this is from Elon, "China's economy will be 2 to 3 times that of the US." Anders has a response, says, "As long as the US political system is controlled by lobbying, nothing will change." Now, I'm not necessarily of the same opinion on that matter. The only thing I really want to make clear to anybody watching this video right now is that the US has the opportunity to be the spearhead of crypto. And as we've seen, the UK is trying to be like, you know what, we want to be the spearhead. We want to be the center of it all. Switzerland has gone a couple of steps that way. Japan has been kind of open, but really not in a fully adaptive kind of way. But Dubai, or I should say the entire UAE, has been really progressive towards it, which is great for harboring innovation or to basically grab innovation from all of these other different nations. We've seen before the talk about the China basically having the opportunity to become the center of all crypto if they were to just be a little bit more open towards it. We noticed they didn't really care about it, but so does the US. The US has a really slow approach where they're pushing things out. Take a look at, for example, Ripple through XRP. But it actually goes like this on a lot of different fronts. Many people I've spoken to, they've said that a lot of these business laws a lot of laws in the US are very much outdated, which really make doing business quite hard. You guys have probably all heard as well about New York and the trouble with business over there. And let's just put it like this. Over in the US, right now business is not growing as much, and we're seeing that back in the S&P where there's actually just weeks and weeks of decline right now. I told you guys about this news a little bit earlier today, but hopefully you haven't heard everything yet because I want to enlighten y'all a little bit more. So take a look. Eleanor Tourette's breaking news. Attorney John Deaton has filed a motion letter asking the judge in the SEC v. Ripple case. You know what? I thought let's go big screen here. Asking the judge in the SEC v. Ripple case to let him write a brief on behalf of the 67.3 thousand XRP holders who have been hurt by the lawsuit. The move comes following recent testimony from an expert SEC witness who gave a report on what information reasonable XRP holders were relying on when they bought the token. Deaton says he bets this witness gave testimony without interviewing a single XRP holder. We also have, of course, the official filing, as James Fillon shared that a little bit earlier. To read, Amici requests permission to file brief regarding SEC expert who claims to know motivation of XRP holders when purchasing XRP. Amici also seeks access to expert report and deposition testimony. Below is the Amici letter with the exhibits referenced in the Amici letter. And here's the most important part, as shared by Jeremy Hogan. John Deaton is marching into court. The SEC wants an expert witness to give testimony about what XRP holders were thinking when they bought XRP. Deaton represents 67,000 actual XRP holders and wants to present what they were actually thinking. So, of course, the SEC doesn't really like that, and, well, obviously, they're trying to oppose it. Let's take a little bit of a look at the exact little words. Any expert testimony, reports, or exhibits attached thereto, being offered related to the case or opining on the complexity, for retail holders to access and utilize the XP ledger is information Amici should have access to. Another relevant area of potential expert information is that related to the non-investment users of XRP. In some instances, today's XRP is being utilized in the United States and abroad as a substitute for fiat currency. Some XRP holders utilize XRP as a payroll currency, and XRP also is being used to pay for goods and services. Retail holders utilize the XRP ledger to transfer value from one place to another using XRP in the transaction, and retail holders utilize the decentralized exchange built on the XRP ledger to acquire other digital assets such as Bitcoin, Casino Coin, locks, or fiat currencies. Some vendors and businesses, e.g. Time Magazine, accept XRP as a form of payment. In other words, any expert offered by the SEC, opining that retail XRP holders lack any consumptive intent when acquiring XRP, or any expert offered by defendants providing testimony related to non-investment reasons to acquire XRP should be made available to the friend of the court. Any expert offering testimony that XRP holders must rely on the efforts of Ripple to obtain profits or a financial benefit is testimony Amici should review. It is well established that retail XRP, yada, yada, yada. Jeremy Hogan had a couple of words to add to it. Deaton wants to file a brief in regards or in response, a Dauber motion related to an expert hired by the SEC to discuss the motives of XRP purchasers. This means that Ripple is trying to strike the witness altogether because his opinion has no reasonable scientific basis. It's a big motion because if the SEC is relying on an expert to say that reasonable XRP purchasers bought XRP, relying on Ripple to increase its price, and the expert is stricken, how does the SEC prove its case? Especially if Ripple has 100 XRP holders saying otherwise, or more importantly, 65 or so thousand. Wanted to take a look at some other replies, but I'm not sure. Does this mean I am blocked, or does this mean he has like a private profile or something? Again, guys, I'm not a Twitter expert or so. I was just trying to read the comments, or actually read... Oh, I guess this is not even the comments. This is Jeremy Hogan's earlier tweets. But again, I'm not so sure what this was supposed to talk about here. There was also an article written about the situation, but I don't think you guys need it. Only one thing you might still not get from all of this is that John Deaton was basically granted the status of friend of the court, aka Amici curiae. And what that basically meant is that in some specific cases here, he can help the judge out to basically filter through some stuff. And what he's trying to do now, to just give that little summary, is explain why the witness's opinion is rather peculiar, as we like to disagree. And again, him being a friend of the court, as kind of like a representative of thousands of XRP holders, would like to say otherwise, that we, had some use case for XRP and could kind of utilize it without the help or reliance on Ripple. And even if Ripple were not to be here, that would most likely be the same case regardless. And I've just been kind of scouting over on Twitter regarding Ripple and XRP stuff. And then I found this, which I think is very strange to say the least. This statement in the article makes absolutely no sense. It would be a blow for Ripple if it came out that the SEC director in the video is not Hinman, which of course won't happen. No one would have had a reason to send a twin or fake the video in 2019. This is referring to the earlier episode which we made, where we talked about this little... Yeah, I'm going to say stupid or funny SEC comment where they said maybe the guy in the video is not our actual Hinman. But it says here, the SEC is unsure if the video of Bill Hinman in the Ripple case is genuinely Ben Hinman. This could be a significant blow to Ripple if it is confirmed that the footage shows Hinman, which is a literal contradiction. I'm not exactly sure why they say it like that. This is because Hinman is seen as an expert in the field, and his opinion would hold a lot of weight if Hinman is found to have been misinformed, or if the video is not of him. It could damage Ripple's case against the SEC. So I think Investing.com, I think these guys are either just quoting some other website or what. I'm not exactly sure where they went wrong, because that makes absolutely no sense. Again, guys, I don't want to grab the video again because it's going to be a lot of work to find it. But let me just say it like this. The video is from William Hinman. There's like a 0% doubt. There's absolutely no way this is not him. There's literally 0% chance. If the judge is literally going to say like, we do not know, then I definitely am going to just throw this case out the window and stop watching it, because then I'm literally going to have to eat my boots or something, because this is the most stupid regard. This is, guys, what do we talk about here? But apparently, again, Ripple was basically asking a lot of questions at the SEC, and they're saying, could you confirm that this is William Hinman? And they said, no such determination can be made right now. And then they said, so are you, saying that you can be sure that this video is not counterfeit or whatever? And they said, no, we can't be sure of that, which again makes absolutely no sense. The interviewer posted a video to his YouTube, and whatever, guys. Whatever, maybe it's a really deep fake with some really deep troubles to match his voice and everything like that. At the end of the day, it could be. But yeah, no. So, yeah. But that was it for just our quick little update here. I think it's a really good thing that's going through here. I'm pretty happy to see it, I guess I should say. And we'll see shortly what the result of this is going to be, if John Deaton can come on in. And what a stupid little expert, guys. Why in the world is this happening? I guess it's the SEC, right? They do a lot of stupid things, so this is not really surprising to all of us. If you enjoyed the video, guys, make sure you press the like button, and I'll see you later.